Congress wants to give Social Security recipients a $200 increase next year in 2026. And the biggest reason for this is because a majority of seniors, specifically 77% of seniors, are not happy with their cost of living adjustment. If you've received the latest mail from the Social Security Administration, you know that Social Security cost of living adjustment for a lot of people has been very disappointing. Some seniors are reporting 40, $50. Meanwhile, their Medicare Part B premium is going up by a lot, eating up a lot of their Social Security increase that they are getting. So a lot of seniors are frustrated. And now Congress wants to give seniors a break, a $200 increase starting in January all the way through most of the year. I'm going to give you details about this new Social Security increase proposal. My name is Kwame Kwade. I am a government benefits expert. For 15 years, I've been helping seniors create the retirement benefits they deserve. I cover content on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other personal finance topics that affect seniors and their retirement. So if you are new to my channel, welcome back. I am glad you're here. Do me a quick favor, go into the comment section and let me know your city and your state. If you've been watching this channel for a while, I really appreciate your support. Thank you for joining me today. I have a lot to cover in this breaking news about Social Security increase that Congress wants to give to seniors starting in January 2026. Let's dig into this article for more details. So, this is being reported by the New York Post, and it says Social Security benefit could increase by $200 a month. Here's who would qualify. So, it said Democratic senators are pushing legislation that would hike monthly Social Security benefits by $200, arguing that senior citizens are struggling to keep up with sky high costs. The recently introduced Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act would include the additional money until July 2026. Recipients of Social Security, so here is who is eligible for this $200 increase. And I know a lot of seniors have questions about eligibility. So here it is in plain language. It says recipients of Social Security, supplemental security income, veterans disability compensation, veterans pension, and railroad payments or railroad retirements would get the extra money, the bill sponsor said. The legislation is all but certain to fail in the Republican controlled Senate. So, what they are saying is that right now, this is being proposed by the Democrats, and now they are trying to get Republicans on board in order to push this through. So, there are enough Democrats that are behind this bill to get it close to the finish line. They just need to get enough Republicans, about maybe 10 Republicans, to join them in order to push this through the finish line. So, this is the priority for Democrats right now in Congress. It says still, the bill's prime sponsor, Elizabeth Warren, argued that inflation has pushed prices so high that seniors need extra help. The extra $200 a month will provide an emergency lifeline for seniors struggling to afford President Trump's tariffs and rising inflation. Now, let me give you some background here. So, if you've been paying attention, you know that a lot of seniors are struggling because of skyrocketing prices on goods and services, including medical services. So, you got a Social Security increase of 2.8%, but then that was all taken up by Medicare Part B premium, which is rising by 10% next year. So, a lot of seniors find themselves in a situation where they feel like they cannot catch up because, on one hand, they're getting a tiny Social Security increase. On the other hand, they're getting a big Medicare Part B premium, which is going to take away nearly half of their Social Security increase. So then the question is, are seniors really getting ahead? And the answer is no. They have been struggling for a while now. And a survey by the Senior Citizens League, a respected senior advocacy organization, showed that if you look from 2010 up to 2025, if you compare the actual inflation number to what seniors are getting in Social Security cost of living adjustment, seniors are owed $370 on average. which means that the Social Security increase you've been getting has not measured up to the actual inflation that you are experiencing since 2010, 15 years. And so, what the Democrats are proposing is to help fix that, is to mitigate that by proposing a $200 increase starting in January all the way through July to give seniors a little bit of cushion to allow them to better handle the rising cost of goods and services that a lot of people feel have been made worse by President Trump's tariffs on foreign goods and services. And so that's when the Investopedia did a survey and says 77% of older Americans say the 2026 Social Security cost of living adjustment is not enough. And then it talks about what you can do about it. So we're going to read that article so that you can understand why seniors don't feel happy about the cost of living adjustment and what you can do about it. But here's the thing: if you want to stay on top of news updates, anything in and out of Congress that could affect your Social Security, your retirement benefit, your income, then join thousands of seniors that are getting one or two text messages from me each week alerting you about critical updates. Text the word insider to 443-293-0080. You will be added to my text list free of charge, and you'll start receiving these important updates from me, one or two messages, I promise you, a week that are critical that you should know about, giving you breaking news that you cannot miss. So text the word insider to the number you see on your screen. Now, before I finish the $200 increase and explain when you should expect that money or when that could pass the House and the Senate, let's look at what seniors are saying about Social Security increase. All right. So it says that 77% of Americans age 50 or over, let me make sure that you can see this. All right. Let me remove this and then add this. Yeah, there we go. So it says 77% of Americans age 50 or over say the Social Security cost of living adjustment does not keep up with rising costs. The COLA for 2026 is 2.8% to offset Social Security's COLA's inability to keep up with inflation. So they are acknowledging that Social Security cost of living adjustment has not been keeping up with inflation. So it is saying that to offset the Social Security COLA's inability to keep up with inflation, you will need to stretch strategies to stretch your income further. If Social Security's annual increase won't be enough for your budget, experts recommend delaying Social Security until age 70, which is not an option for a lot of people, and payouts and diversifying retirement sources. So these are strategies that they are talking about that you could employ, but a lot of seniors cannot do that. That's why it brings me to this particular issue, which is the $200 increase that is coming from Senate Democrats. So let's look at when they think this money can be issued to seniors on Social Security, disability, and veterans. So let's look at the article and read a little bit further. It says that uh, this is simply not reflective of the current reality for seniors. That is Chuck Schumer, the Senate Democratic leader, and is a co-sponsor of this bill. That is how serious this has become. Other sponsors of the legislation include Senator Kirsten Gillibrand of New York and Ron Wyden of Oregon. U.S. inflation hit 3% in September. Think about that. Inflation is 3% in September, but your cost of living adjustment is 2.8%. That alone tells me that you are not getting your fair share. The highest level since January, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Prices on products from cup of coffee, kids' toys to living room furniture, and Amazon deals have soared in recent months. Concerns around the recently ended the government shutdown, the longest in history, and broader economic issues like inflation sent monthly consumer sentiment to the lowest in 3 years. Meanwhile, adults are putting off home ownership for longer than ever. The median age for first-time home buyer hit 40 years old this year, a record high, according to the National Association of Realtors. So everywhere you look, it's not good news. And that is why this $200 increase is going to be critical. So now Democrats are trying to get, you know, There are about 47 Democrats in the Senate. If they can get about 5 more Republicans to join them, they will put this bill over the edge. So this is the point where seniors need to be loud. Seniors need to make their voices heard, because this is the most realistic, immediate relief that I have seen that seniors can get right away to bring you some relief. So make sure that you're talking to your senators, you're talking to your congressman or woman, and letting them know that you support, you are fully behind the emergency, the Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act. And if they are saying that this could blow the budget, don't believe them, because this is a temporary measure. It's only going to last for 6, 7 months. And it is worth it putting that money and helping seniors survive this period, this season of rising costs of goods and services. Finally, guys, I want to share with you an update on the community that I've been saying we are trying to form. And as I speak right now, over 250 seniors have already joined our senior community online, helping you to stop missing out on retirement benefits you deserve and get all the perks that come with your retirement. So, what is this community about? It is for older adults age 55 plus. It helps you unlock every dollar, every discount, every advantage from Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and more. So, what is this? What do you get? This is a paid community that I have started. And for those of you who join today, even if you do the annual membership or the monthly membership, you get so many benefits right away, including exclusive videos on maximizing Social Security, videos that I'm creating that I'm only posting on this platform, monthly money saving tips, step-by-step resource guides, and I'll explain that in a second, lively Q&A with me, and a supportive, friendly community of seniors. So let's look at what you get with this community. I am creating and posting videos specifically for this group and answering your questions, doing the research, and answering questions personalized to you when you ask it on this platform. And I'm breaking news. But one of the biggest perks that you get is all the guides that I've created. If you go to my YouTube store, you will see so many guides that I've created that are for sale. If you join this senior community, you are going to get all these guides instantly for free. All of them are worth about $80. You get them for free instantly. So whatever you're going to pay on a monthly basis to be part of this group, or on an annual basis, you are going to get that money back right away, because in all these guides, there's about $2,500 in savings. One of the guides is talking about 10 proven ways seniors can make an extra $500 to $1,000. Social Security and Medicare changes that are coming up. How to use AI to save time, money, and stress. Secrets to boosting your Social Security. Even if you're currently receiving benefits, there are strategies you can employ in order to increase your Social Security check. Senior banking resource guides. The Big Beautiful Bill. What to know about it is a 2,000-page bill, and it affects seniors tremendously over the next 4 years. I've explained what you need to know in order to protect your benefits. Senior discounts, the most comprehensive senior discount guide you will ever see online, is in there. Medicare cheat sheet, and a lot of templates and resources that you can use to budget and track your money. It's all in here, all for free, available to you right now. And here's what the community looks like. You can see people are engaging, asking questions, interacting with the content that we're posting. And you can see there's even a leaderboard showing you how much people are interacting with this community. So, guys, if you want to be part of this community, and I know you'll get your money back right away just by the multiple guides that I have out there that are going to give you instant savings and instant discounts. Go to school, skool.com/biz benefits insider, and you can join right away. And as I said, the return on that investment is going to be instant, because you can get access, immediate access to all the resource guides that I've created. And not only that, you don't just get the guides today. Every future guide that I create, you're going to get for free. Plus, videos that I'm posting that you will not find anywhere other than this platform, and live Q&A sessions that I'm doing on a weekly basis to answer your questions that you're asking on the platform. This is something that seniors have asked me for years, and I finally found a platform where we can all get together in the same space and we can learn from each other, but also have access to me and my team to serve you and help you maximize your retirement, including experts that I'm going to bring on to further enhance your knowledge, your strategies, and help you live the best retirement. So, sign up today, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. So, guys, that's what I want to share with you today. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you like what you heard, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so that every time I release a video, you'll be the first to know. Thank you for watching.